Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today's video, I wanted to do something different, something just to, I guess, spice up my channel. Instead of doing a mask review, I decided to do a video that would benefit newcomers to the mask collecting hobby, maybe collectors that have friends that are somewhat interested in masks and they want to get into the hobby, but they're not too sure where to start. Well, this video is for you. This video, I'm going to show you pretty much the steps of mask collecting. Always start off easy. Make sure you progress slowly whenever you collect in the hobby. Like you go from cheaper masks all the way to higher end masks. But yeah, the best place to start whenever you want to get affordable masks, you pretty much check out your convenience stores. You get masks from Walmart, the dollar store, Walgreens, CVS, anywhere that has Halloween masks. That's an absolutely perfect place to start at. These masks, this one in particular was like $5 at Family Dollar, and this one I got on sale 4 years ago actually at my CVS. Funny story, my CVS actually doesn't carry any more masks. They haven't carried any masks like in a long time, and this was like the last cool thing that they ever had there. But yeah, definitely start off easy. Like it's kind of like a sample. Like this is pretty much your samplings. Like if you truly like it, then you slowly progress over time. And the next step is collecting full head mass-produced masks. These masks, they're still mass-produced, but these guys are full head, and they're a little bit more money than your average hooded mask. These guys are mass-produced in Mexico. They're made in Mexico. This guy right here was made by Ghoulish Productions. Ghoulish Productions is an awesome place to get some cheap mass-produced masks. They're cheap masks, but for the detail, you're getting a really big bang for your buck. So Ghoulish Productions is a really good place to get some. I guess you could say like that's pretty much where you like your intermediate level. You're like in between. Most mass-produced masks, they fall in between cheap and expensive, depending what kind of mask you see on the website. They can be pretty expensive. Masks typically like these range from around 20 to 80 bucks, sometimes even 100, depending on the size. Again, it just depends on the size. But you can pretty much find these masks. I'm not sure about the skull right here, the Halloween 3 Tot skull, but like this mask, for example, you could find that at Spirit Halloween. Once you get tired of getting masks from Walmart or whatever, or other convenience store, well, that's when you start heading to Halloween shops and you start getting masks that are a little bit more expensive and just nicer quality. Like these are made in Mexico, compared to these being made in China. But yeah, these are very good quality masks. And I was actually in this hobby not in the hobby, but in the realm of this hobby for a long time. I've been collecting mass-produced masks ever since I was a kid. But here's the mistake I made. When I was like around 6 or 7 years old, I had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 Leatherface mask. It was, I think, my second mask that I ever had. It was a full over the head latex mask. It wasn't a face mask or anything. And I didn't know how to take care of it, and it just disappeared, and I'm pretty sure it's rotting away by now. But yeah, always start off easy, like for these, for example. But yeah, these masks are pretty cool. You can find them at your local Halloween stores. You could sometimes even find them on eBay for cheaper. Because I know sometimes some Halloween stores can be overpriced on some items. But yeah, that's a pretty cool spot to be in. I think this spot of the hobby is a little bit more common. And actually, the other realm that I'm going to speak of next, the indie realm, that's a little bit more different. If you guys want to get into indie masks, masks that are made by independent artists, this is the best place to start. There is an artist on eBay that goes by Creepy Masks. He sells these for $19, like $20 plus shipping each. These are face masks. No, I know they don't look much right now, but whenever you wear these things, they look really creepy and really eerie. And these masks are not to be taken lightly. They're actually really creepy when worn. But yeah, these masks right here are actually, they were my gateway drug to the masks that I collect now. Because most of the masks that I like collecting have a very eerie feel to it, very disturbing feel, like these, similar to these. But yeah, this is a really nice place to start. And then whenever you collect, like like masks like that, and you want to get something a little bit nicer, like around $60, sometimes through $100, depending on shipping and mask. Def Studios. This mask is called Bone by Def Studios. I got this back in 2014, $69 shipped, and it is an awesome mask. It's still one of my favorite skull masks to this day. Absolutely love it. And this mask, believe it or not, this was my first indie mask. I got this back in 2014, and these I actually got last year, so I'm kind of in a weird. I was in a weird spot, but yeah, Def Studios, highly recommend. Their masks are very high quality, thick latex, amazing paint applications. And another mask over here. This one was made by Rubber Gorilla. These masks typically go for over $100. Depending where you live, they can go for more if you're international. Because the artist Neil Harvey is based off the UK, and international shipping could get pretty expensive. But luckily, I actually got this secondhand from a friend on Facebook, so I was very thankful for that. And now heading into the more higher end masks, the more expensive stuff, the nicer stuff. Not saying that these masks aren't nice or anything, but this is the mask that cost the most money. This guy alone was $300. This is the Night Stalker. Now I know, since these are higher end masks, you're gonna be spending a lot more money, but you get a really big bang for your buck. These masks are highly detailed, very comfortable to wear. It's got metal, resin teeth, incredible detailing. You will guaranteed to win first place in any costume contest with this thing on. This thing is scary and disturbing, and the artist behind it, he's an absolute genius. And the other two masks are even more expensive. This guy's called Deep Within. This guy is made out of silicone. Silicone masks usually tend to go for even more money. There's a lot of collectors, silicone mask collectors, that like to spend $600, $700 on masks, sometimes $500, $400, depending on the company. I got this one secondhand though. Most of these over here I got secondhand. But yeah, this guy right here and this guy, the Unabomber. Actually, these are my most sought after masks. I get constant messages on other mask collectors that are interested in buying these masks. But yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. Before you can collect here, my best advice, start from there. And I know masks can get very expensive. My best advice, whenever you get far into the hobby, do not waste money on cheap masks. Just continue saving to afford the more nicer stuff. And trust me, you will not regret it. But yeah, this video was inspired by an Instagram message that I got. There was a collector that he was like brand new to the hobby, and I told him that it was best to start small. But yeah, I hope this video helps somebody, and thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.